leaders asked voters to pass a quarter-cent sales tax for public safety. Albuquerque Interfaith helped to redefine public safety from just fire and police to include sorely needed prevention and intervention treatment services. At Martineztown House, it was about making sure that families had access to before and after school programs and drug and alcohol treatment, especially for youth. Voters responded and passed the tax. The public was promised 26% of tax revenues for these programs. 6 years later, we have no proof that funding is being spent on needed programs, but we know families still don't have the services they need. The City Council passed legislation to establish a Public Safety Advisory Council. Appointments have yet to be made. The stories you will hear today will tell us why we need accountability for these monies, why we need the Advisory Council, and why we must make sure that the spending is accountable to the voters who approved the quarter-cent tax for public safety.
I'm Ervin, a teacher at Robert F. Kennedy Charter School, and ago tomorrow morning, a beloved RFK student did not wake up on his 18th birthday. I haven't really found a way to deal with it. This young man's family needed services when he was in elementary school, long before he was struggling at RFK. Without strong support programs, families can't confront the hard task that healing multi-generational trauma requires. At RFK, we do all that we can, but we need more programs that work and a lot more services that don't even exist. Our young parents need parenting classes and daycare. At RFK, we have the daycare facility, but the funding to operate it is tied up in the city. We need temporary living facilities for students and families. Our families need programs in non-threatening, safe zones that provide education and support around multi-generational substance abuse, gang violence, and domestic abuse, and dealing with incarceration. The quarter-cent tax was designed, and the voters gave their approval to address this vacuum in prevention and intervention services. The people voted. It's time for public officials to act.